Okay, let's see the solution of test number 18. Okay. The question is, what is the voltage difference VB minus VA? It is the voltage difference between these 2 points. Delta V here. Okay, we want to know the voltage difference between this point B and point A. Okay, how can we do that? We can see that between A and B, it is an open circuit. Okay, it means that in this loop is an open circuit, which means that there is no current flow in this loop, right? Because this is an open circuit. And we only have the current flow in this loop only. So, if the current is I, we can calculate I easily because there is only current flow in this loop. So, it means that I times this resistance 2 ohm plus this resistance 4 ohm because these two resistance connect in series. Okay, so we have that this the total resistance here is 2 plus 4, which is 6 ohm, times I must equal to the voltage difference across the voltage source, which is 12 volt. So we have I times 2 plus 4 is equal to 12, and this 2 plus 4 is 6. So we have that I is 2 ampere. Okay, we know that the current in this loop is 2 ampere. Now, we know the current that passed to this 2 ohm is 2 ampere. So we know the voltage difference between 2 points across 2 ends of this resistor. Okay, at this end it connects with the voltage source. So compare to the negative pole here, negative side of the source here. This point has a potential of 12 volt, and the potential difference on this across this resistor is 2 times 2 ampere times 2 ohm. So the voltage difference here is equal to 2 ampere times 2 ohm, which equal to 4 volt. Okay, so it means that when we cross this resistor, the potential will drop by the amount of 4 volt. Okay, so we know that this point, the potential at this point is 12 minus 4, which equal to 8 volt, compared to this the minus side or minus 4 of this voltage source. Okay, so we know that the potential difference the potential here is 8 volt, and we know the potential difference across this voltage source, okay, is 4 volt. It means that if you cross from the negative side to positive side, you get the 4 volt from this source or from this battery. But we know that at this point we have the potential of 8 volt. So it means that the potential at this point compare to this point, okay, compared to the negative pole of this voltage source must be 4 volt. Okay, must be 4 volt. This is because if you have a 4 volt here and you cross this voltage source or battery, you gain another 4 volt to be and become 8 volt here. Okay. Now let's go to this point. You can see that across this resistor we have the potential difference here. The potential difference here is delta V is equal to 4 times 2 is 2 ohm. Okay, you may write 2 times 4 is it's the same, right? 2 times 4 means we have 2 ampere current across the 4 ohm resistor. So we have this, the voltage difference across this resistor is equal to 8 volt. It means that when you across this resistor, you lost the potential of 8 volt, and you have 8 volt here. It means that at this point you have 0 volt, which is reasonable because from this point you go back to the voltage source or battery. So at this point it is a 0 volt because it is the voltage that we compare to itself. So the voltage difference here is 0. So we have the 0 volt here. Okay. And now when we look at this resistor, we know that this is an open loop. So it means that there is no current cross this resistor. When there is no current cross this resistor, it means that the voltage difference here is equal to 0 times 10, which is equal to 0 volt. Because we have the resistance here 10 ohm, but the current cross this resistor is 0. So it means that the voltage difference here is 0. And the voltage at this point compared to this point is 0. And the voltage difference here is 0. So it means that we have the voltage at the point B is 0 volt. Right? So it means that we can now calculate the VB minus VA, which equal to 0 minus 4, and it is minus 4 volt. Okay, it means that the voltage, the potential at A is higher than the potential at B. Okay, the potential at A is higher than potential at B. So we have VB minus VA is negative here. Okay, so the answer is minus 4 volt.